INTERGAN, Grupo Laguna. This is La Laguna, a land of work and effort. In the middle of the desert and along the Nazas River, a metropole made up of 3 cities, Torreón, Gómez Palacio, and Lerdo, has grown. It is home to more than 1 million people. Our region is located in the north center of Mexico, between the states of Coahuila and Durango. Our strategic location makes us close to the United States, offering us access to both oceans as well. La Laguna is today a thriving industrial, commercial, agricultural, and cattle breeding location. Therefore, it is important to emphasize its agricultural and cattle origins, provided that it has preserved its advantages and great experience in the cattle industry. Meat industry. Because of its weather, humidity levels, and technology, meat with the best quality, along with the best cuts in Mexico, is produced in La Laguna. The quality of our meat is acknowledged in the whole nation and overseas. Whoever tries it will always prefer La Laguna cuts. INTERGAN, Grupo Laguna, is located at the heart of the region. It is the result of the association of cattle breeders from Coahuila and Durango, joined together to offer meat products with worldwide standards of hygiene, texture, and flavor. At our corrals, the cattle is taken care of and supervised during all of its lifetime, with daily logbooks on feeding, weight, and health condition. The animals are put into optimal spaces so they keep suitable levels of activity and therefore an ideal balance between muscle development and fat. We breed Angus and Hereford cattle, as well as European and Swiss types. The livestock needs, according to the season and local conditions, are considered in its feeding, as well as specific requirements from the cattle herd. A mix of grains and supplements are included in their food, thus assuring their perfect health condition. Such care in their feeding is paramount to offer a delicious flavor in our cuts, along with the texture and tenderness that have made them unique. In May 2007, the members of INTERGAN Grupo Laguna opened its facilities with official certificate TIF 430, Federal Inspection Type, which certifies and reassures all done processing. We also have the HACCP process in order to guarantee our entrance into the international markets. The plant has perfectly planned and defined areas where the process flows in a clean and intelligent way. An important amount of economic resources and human effort were invested in order to build a facility complying all requirements to satisfy our customers' demands. The process at INTERGAN Grupo Laguna. Once the cattle has arrived, it is addressed to corral areas where it stays for a few hours in order to reduce stress produced during transportation. The sacrifice is done in a human and quick way. When the animals are ready, they are taken through a passage where, while walking, receive a disinfecting shower with chloride water. Once prepared for sacrifice, the animal receives a pneumatic hit on its forehead. Such procedure guarantees that possible infections among different animals will not be spread. This discharge knocks out the cattle, producing an instant brain death, eliminating all sensibility. Therefore, the meat processing continues without being affected by stress. After bleeding, the animal receives electrostimulation, which favors a more tender meat. Animals then go through an automatic chain all along the process into a synchronized and punctual advance. There is always a distance between carcasses to avoid contact and all possible contamination. The cleanliness of the product is vital. Therefore, all necessary measures have been taken. The digestive system of the animal is sealed to avoid contamination with material within its stomach. Similar sanitary measures are taken with the skin, which is withdrawn using European techniques to avoid contact with hair. Using pneumatic elevators and the latest generation hydraulic equipment, our technicians work with both precision and efficiency. After a clean evisceration, a symmetrical cut at half carcass is performed. Then the trimming of the carcass is made, withdrawing all fat excess from the animal. After that, the meat is accurately weighed, and code bar tags, which identify the lot and number of carcasses, are put on, as well as the sacrifice date and necessary information to assure tracking and rastreability. Carcasses are washed and sanitized before being taken to a refrigeration area. The meat stays there from 18 to 24 hours at 0 degrees centigrade. During the time the meat stays at our facilities, the chain is never broken, provided that all spaces where meat have been through are climate controlled. All pieces continue through the transporting bands that take them to different stages within the cutting line. Once the meat has been cut according to our customers' indications, it is taken to a high vacuum packaging line. Wrapped in a special plastic, the meat then enters a thermal forming machine, and after that it emerges with a very resistant and sterile package. As a security measure, the meat passes through a metal detector and preserves the codes at all times, which identifies it and allows its trackability. To ship our production, the plant has 3 gates for cuts and 3 gates for carcasses. When the meat leaves our plant, the customer can be assured that they have a suitable temperature. The meat will also have a safe and immediate access to the most important highways in the country, with direct connection to international markets. At INTERGAN, Grupo Laguna, we have the capacity to make, besides primary cuts, some other highly demanded cuts, such as T-bone, rib, short rib, sirloin, top sirloin, pulp, and arrachera, with all diverse characteristics requested by customers and the market. Thanks to our advanced production system, at INTERGAN Grupo Laguna, we are able to process and refrigerate an amount of 500 head per day. Our operation is also designed to grow and to adapt to the requirements of our customers, always under the most strict conditions concerning hygiene and inocuity. La Laguna today. La Laguna offers a wide and reliable infrastructure to send products to national and international markets with its privileged location. It has railway cargo terminals, airlines with dozens of national and international flights, as well as highways to the 4 cardinal points that ease the carriage of products and transportation of visitors. The landscape of the 3 cities has been embellished with shopping malls and chains, hotel chains, and international food and entertainment franchises, which allow visitors from all around the world to find familiar sights while discovering the attractive features of a local culture. INTERGAN Grupo Laguna is a company with a vision of the future. In order to assure confidence among our customers, we have achieved all standards concerning cleanliness and humane practices. We are growing in Mexico thanks to the quality and hygiene of our certified products, fulfilling the most demanding regulations both national and international. We are also advancing in order to penetrate American, European, and Asian markets. INTERGAN's beef is approved under strict regulations, but the most important approval is upon you when tasting its delicious flavor and outstanding tenderness. INTERGAN, from La Laguna, for Mexico and for the world.